Hello, I'm Carl Bradshaw, and this is Chaparral Motorsports, and I'm standing in front of a Honda Africa Twin equipped or outfitted with the Scorpion Rally STR tire. This is Pirelli's answer to that guy on the big adventure bike who wants to be able to hammer twisties quickly, to travel long stretches of asphalt, and have a tire that performs when he gets off-road. This tire was derived from their Rally Tire, which is on the red Africa Twin behind me. The Scorpion Rally Tire is a no-compromise tire. 100% dirt. That is DOT rated, so you can ride it on the street. I think today that when we get these tires out into their elements, we're going to find that the STR tire is going to be amazing on the street, and that Rally Tire is going to be amazing in the dirt, and there is going to be some compromise from one tire to the other when we get into the opposite style of terrain that the tire was developed for. That is yet to be determined because we haven't had these tires out there to test them yet, but we will find that out here shortly. So throughout the course of today, we're going to hit about 150 miles. You're going to be in our helmets as we're riding these bikes, and we're going to tell you exactly what we're feeling as it's happening. So what makes this Scorpion Rally STR such a great street tire? According to Pirelli, they've put a lot of silica into the compound of this tire. Now, silica is a compound that is water phobic, hydrophobic, I should say. It's going to dispel water and make water go away from it. In addition to that, silica allows for a cooler running temperature and longer running life, or tread life, if you will. This is supposed to be a very long-lasting tire that's going to be great for the guy who wants to pound street and then have a tire that's aggressive enough to use off-road. Now, how aggressive off-road? We're going to find that out here in just a little bit. A few of the other characteristics that Pirelli says makes this tire a great dirt tire as well is going to be the style of the tread block. Now, the tread block isn't super deep because they want it to be able to handle well on the street. That's the compromise that we're going to have on a tire such as this. Here are some of the other details of this Pirelli Scorpion Rally STR tire. The Scorpion Rally STR dual sport motorcycle tires are Pirelli's knobby enduro on-off-road tire for adventure without limits. These dual sport motorcycle tires are V-rated for speeds up to 149 miles per hour. These tires are DOT approved and available in sizes to fit most modern adventure motorcycles. The Pirelli Scorpion Rally STR combines the best performance of a rally competition tire with that of an enduro street tire. The compound allows a wide range of operative temperatures combined with grip in all conditions and tear resistance for superior mileage. Street-type profiles and a radial carcass structure guarantee top-notch handling on the road. The innovative tread pattern and knob geometry provide both traction on dirt roads and stability on asphalt. The increased contact patch area at all lean angles provides excellent on-road behavior. Conceived for the latest generation of adventure and dual-purpose motorcycles, this street enduro tire is the tire of choice for big, heavy adventure motorcycles. Capable of handling long trips and excursions, including off-road sections, this adventure touring tire is a tubeless tire, but if you have a bike with spoke wheels that needs a tube, by all means, add a tube and rock these tires. Now that we've learned about the details of this tire, let's get on the motorcycle and see just exactly how it performs in real time as we hit this tire up in different terrains. Let's get on the road. All right, we're now completely dialed. We got the tires mounted. We've done the intros. Now we're gonna get these two bikes with two very different tires out there onto the highway. We've got the Scorpion Rally tire here on the Africa Twin, the red one. We have the Scorpion Rally STR on the silver bike back behind us. Now we just happen to live in the San Bernardino area, and that is home of some really nasty terrain. Super sharp rocks, sand washes, and it's just really a mixed bag when it comes to the amount of terrain and the types of terrain that we do have in this area. Literally, your bike falls over in that terrain and it's just scratch city. Those little rocks like to jack everything up. But anyway, today we're going to be taking these two bikes out. We're going to hit the road. We really need to scrub these things in, so we'll probably hit some rocks here, get into the sand wash. The sand wash does a really good job I mean, it's really decomposed granite and sand and a rough type sandpaper solution, so it does a really good job at breaking these tires in quickly, so then we can get up onto some pavement and hit some twisties. Now that is something I want to talk about for a second. Whenever you put a new tire on your bike, you need to let it break in. 50 or 100 miles of riding around, easing into corners, allowing that tire to really break in so that you can get the most out of it without having a slippery and dangerous type of situation. So if this is the first of the tire test that you are tuning into, what we're going to do today is we're going to take these tires and run down the highway a couple exits. But they're going to jump off and hit a sand wash. When we get to that sand wash, we're going to go ahead and put these tires through an array of tests that we do down there. We're going to show how well they track straight line. What's the front tire doing? What's the rear tire doing? How does the bike feel? We're then going to do some Brodies. We're going to do some hill climbs. We're going to do all kinds of fun stuff. And that's really testing the integrity of this tire in a sandy, deep sand type situation. Once we get done messing around down there, we're going to head up to the mountains. There's a little highway called Highway 18. That's going to be a 2-lane each direction, fast sweeping highway. We're then going to jump off onto a little road called Old Waterman Canyon. Now I'm on the Scorpion Rally STR. Whoa! STR tire. That back tire is having to spin really hard in order to push forward in this deep sand, and this front tire just wants to track to any irregularity in the road in front of it. It really doesn't have that big lug up front to be able to bite in and keep that front tire straight. All right now I'm going to do that little hill climb over there with this STR tire. Got to get some momentum on this thing though. Ah! There we go. Woo! Oh! Sideways. So the key to this STR is absolutely getting some speed and staying on top of the sand. You can see the bars are moving around all over the place, and that's just because that front tire doesn't have deep lugs to be able to dig into that sand to keep that tire straight as an arrow, like we did experience on the Rally front tire. So with this tire, I'm going to quickly shift into second gear. It's going to allow me to get up, get the RPMs up, and be able to stay on top of the ground here. Let that front tire track straight as it can by unweighting it. Now here, that front tire just pushes instead of biting into the ground. All right, let's go see if we can't find some rocky riverbed type scenarios like we've been putting these tires through. Here's our entrance right over here. Man, this tire is a struggle down here compared to the straight up Rally tire for sure. So right now, RPMs are kicking up. I'm really not going anywhere. This is some pretty deep, soft sand right here. Whoa, front tires all over the place. So guys, I'm on the STR tire, and as you can see, down here in the sand, it is a bit of a challenge. And I'm pretty excited to get out and to feel what this tire feels like on the street, because I think it's just, see that front tire bit sideways, and it was like a bulldozer down there. Dude, take a look at how deep that sand is. The thing just plowed into. It's huge. All right, coming down out of the sand wash, we're now gonna head up into the mountains and get some little backcountry roads. All right, jumping off onto Old Waterman Canyon Road. This road's gonna give us a good feel for some of those old streets across America that have got potholes and tar snakes and all kinds of action like that. On this road, we have gravel that comes down from the mountain. We got rocks in the road. Sometimes you have water that crosses it. It's a really mixed bag. So it gives us a good idea or a good feel for what some of the backcountry roads across this United States of America have to offer as far as terrain for our back road cruising. I'm gonna have to say that this STR tire is a very road-worthy tire. It feels good, it gives good feedback. And we're getting these things all the way over here in the corners. Some relatively high speeds. So the front brake or the front tire cornering feel feels really good. You come in, get a little brake, and then let off and carry on through the rest of your corner. I'm getting good feedback from the front tire. It feels really solid, really planted. I really dig that feel as we're pushing speeds on this little backcountry road here. Now before I take off and give you guys a ride, I want to show you really quick this tire profile right here. It's a very round profile, but as you can see, we're using all of this on the street. You can see this rubber's getting worn off pretty good. It's super scuffed up. These tires feel amazing on these tight, twisty roads. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like as this tire is taking action. So right here, I can lay on the brakes coming into the corner and then be able to accelerate out fully, scraping the undercarriage of the motorcycle on the way. These tires do a good job at getting over and getting to the corners. All right, now time to do some rally work. Again, this road we kind of got to be careful on because the paragliders, come up here, ready? The paragliders and what do you call it? The hang glider guys use this road. Highly used in the afternoon when the wind picks up. These guys are all over the place up here. Now what I'm feeling here on these loose rocks is I'm getting more forward momentum than I thought I'd be getting. They're biting pretty good. These tires are actually hooking up really well. Now the sand wash obviously wasn't a really good fit for this tire, but this dirt road right here, these tires are actually performing quite well. As you can see, we have a pretty good hard pack base with some loose rocks on top and some dust. But overall, this STR tire is really getting some good grip. All right, to the hill climb. Now for this first downhill descent, I'm really just trying to see what kind of traction this thing has. The front tires are really round profile, so I'm hoping that it doesn't cut out on me as I've experienced on some of the other more rounded profile tires. Overall, I'm feeling it's got some pretty good stopping power. Dude, that was an awesome day out there in the wilderness. We just spent the day out testing the Pirelli Scorpion Rally tire and the Rally STR tire. Now the Rally tire is the more dirt-oriented tire, literally 90% dirt. It is DOT, so it's 10% street. We then have the Rally STR tire, which is a street tire, primarily for street, but can also do off-road. In the video you have just witnessed, we're showing you just exactly how much dirt this tire can do.
I think the street tire is a manageable tire in the dirt. I think if you're more of a street canyon carver style rider, then this is a good tire for you. And if you have to take the option of taking a fire road, these are going to work just great. You're going to see in the video that I went up the same hills that Kyle went up on his rallies. And I mean, they get you from A to B, but I don't know if they're going to get you there as quick as the Rally.
And that's the thing. They're both compromised tires. The Rally tire, which is a primarily dirt tire, did amazing in the dirt. It's probably one of the better dirt performing tires that we've ridden throughout the entire testing process that we've been doing on 21 sets of dirt tires. Now, conversely, the street ability of the STR tire, boom, top notch. Now, this is the closing for both of our tires, both the Rally and the Rally STR. Now, if you haven't yet seen it, watch the Rally video. After leaving the sand wash and heading up Highway 18, we're showing how proficient these tires are at super high speed corners. Now, I come in a bit hot, Well, I say a bit hot. I was comfortable until I got to the situation, but the Scorpion Rally tire completely pitched sideways. The back end cut loose, the front end started sliding. We were able to correct it and get out of that situation.
And that's the more knobby tire you're talking about.
Correct. We're pushing that tire way beyond the 10% per street that it really is classified as. Now, the Scorpion Rally STR tire, I could rail that thing full throttle through any of those corners and never have a problem. It really depends on the type of terrain you're going to be riding and what you're looking for your bike to do and what you're looking to get out of the tires.
I think that's the biggest question you have to ask yourself when you go to shapmoto.com and you go down to the tire section. What type of riding am I going to do with the machine that I own? So if I'm going to ride dirt with my Africa Twin, I'm going to want that rally. If I'm going to be a commuter and I take a fire road every now and then, the STR is going to be the tire you need.
You can see that we have less wear on this tire than we had on the traditional Rally. Now, part of that wear characteristic that we're talking about now is because these blocks are so big. This block is half the size of the block on the Rally STR. Conversely, the block on the Rally tire was a little bit taller than that of the STR. So just the amount of rubber and it being a little bit lower profile, you're going to get better longevity out of these tires. Phenomenal handling tire on the street. And there you have it. If you're looking to do more street and a little bit of off-road on your Pirelli Scorpion tires, go with the STR. If you're looking to do a super aggressive dirt and you want the best tire possible, take a look at the standard Scorpion Rally tire. That tire absolutely did not disappoint while we were out there tearing up trails this afternoon. Now, this is just one segment. There's STR versus the traditional Rally. Take a look at all of our other videos, 21 other tire test videos where we show you exactly how each of those tires perform in the adventure segment. If you like what you saw today, give us a thumbs up, and if you want more action like this coming directly to your inbox, hit that subscribe button, and more importantly, the notification bell so you can be notified when a new video is released. I'm Kyle Bradshaw. This is Chaparral Motorsports. Travis Snyder. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care and ride safe.